everything that I need. Get in the admin cam. We're going to be looking, we're going to be doing the same map, and I don't know how this round will sort of turn out in the tactics here. Let's make sure. 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be on the American side again, but we will have 4 clans, or 4 different clans we're going to be looking at. Of course, we'll be looking at the Asarian, Zulu X-Ray Delta, Fear Academy, or FA, and Squad Beans. And of course, now on the Russian side will be Old Man Bring Death, Finnish Squad, Mumble Marines, and Full Contact. Welcome. Welcome to round 2. We saw round 1, and what a hell of a match it was. I don't know if you guys agree or if it was boring for you. It definitely wasn't for me. That was just a hell of a fight, and the Americans definitely... Americans, of course, being Old Man Bring Death, Finnish Squad, Mumble Marines, and Full Contact, taking that out, working really, really together there. But what map are we playing if you have just joined us? Kohat Tor, River Valley, AAS version 1. Of course, the flags for you this evening. Shaka Kot, which I just call Kot. Then we do have Malakabad. Malakabad's fine for me to say. Mohad Zai, Flag Zai, and Sarai. And then we do have Sorazai. Okay, we haven't gone all the way up to Sorazai just yet. But let's get the stream underway. Get the squad lead for me so I can start listening to the SLs, having a chat just to see what they're doing. But yes, welcome, guys. Welcome to good old Community Clan Fight Night CCFN 41. Round 2 on server 1. Guys, don't forget to check out...
Delta 6. Enemy BTR and Delta... Sorry, Delta 6. Enemy BTR Delta 6, Logi Delta 6. Copy.
Do not forget
on the loading screen from my dead guys.
Do not forget to check out good old server 2. Server 2 are...
2 transport,
8 other clans battling it out. We do have Hot
6.
Potato and Red 6 over there commentating.
On the bridge,
commentating that one. On twitch.tv/Community Clan Fight Night X. Don't forget Community Clan Fight Night X, which is server 2. Already Mumble Marines getting across the river. Even Old Man Bring Death with a Logi truck over here getting across as well. Wow, very, very fast. We already have, it looks like Hasaria. Map.
Respawn your guys at Malakabad.
Nice, we do have, it looks like Asari just below us now. They're already on Malakabad. We do have some more Asarians there. And some Zulu X-Ray Deltas now leaving. We do have up towards the north there, Squad Beans. Squad Beans are going to go up towards their COT flag, their first flag cap, then Malakabad next. But Mumble Marines are coming in from that west, 285, 300 northwest region.
Squad 1 or 2 or anyone, set up an ammo crate, please. I'm on it. Right, looks like we have enemy contact south of Chaka Code. My DMR is telling me something of enemy movement up on your north, which we're taking.
Really nice there from...
FA, you are alone on the attack for now.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Really nice there from Squad Beans. It looks like that sniper there. Sniper did see something up towards the south of COT. Maybe in one of Mashed Potatoes guys over towards there as well. But they have said to FA that up towards your north you are going to get contacts, and it's a full 9-man squad, or actually just a full squad of Mumble Marines coming up towards that 345 north region. We are looking, give or take, around about here. With Squad Beans starting to push out bag and
south, southeast, southwest. What?
That's the Logi, man. FOB.
Yep, that's infantry moving.
There's FOB.
So there we have it. FOB has been located there. Old Man Bring Death now going to start coming on in. With a Logi being spotted as well as a transporter.
Maybe you can take some action against that FOB.
Now Hasaria are defending the southwest region, as well as Zulu X-Ray Delta. In the flag zone is Zulu X-Ray Delta. And Mumble Marines are up towards that north, 1530. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, they did bring 8, so we brought 8 to this event because we need a streamer slot. Definitely with a full server. There's no way for me to stream. Calm has his eyes on Luminous. Will he open fire? That's a question. There he does it. One shot. There goes Luminous. And Old Man Brignef now getting
Squad
pinned.
2 enemy snipers.
Let's have a look at the map. So we have Squad 3 for Fear Academy. They're going to try to go for Flag's
Squad 1,
Eye.
you've got enemy contact
Squad
on
1
the
being
move marker.
HSR, located just on this position here.
I
And
get
Zulu
to
X-Ray
your
Delta
markers.
here. They're dealing
The
with a fob.
machine gun marker,
And
over.
Old Man Bring Death coming in this region. Mumbarines coming in from these compounds located on the Foxtrot 5
Roger.
keypad 1-2. All the way even down to Foxtrot 6 keypad 7-8. So they have to be careful there. Looks like Squad 2 now being Zulu X-Ray Delta. We'll maybe even start dealing there. Yeah, there's a fob there. That's in the road of Mumbarines. Let's get out of the map and get back into the action. Old Man Bring Death a lot down. Still one up being Robbie. Zulu X-Ray Delta are very close to it. Robbie now going down. Even it looks like an RPG or LAT that I heard there just exploding with something on fire, which will be the truck that will cost 8 tickets if get taken down. The US Army have captured Malacca Bad, but with Mumbarines located up towards the north area, they really have to be careful of the fob situated around this region of the American forces. Fear Academy, let's head on over to them, but really quickly, Old Man Bring Death still fighting for their lives, getting pinned by Hasaria, Zulu X-Ray Delta, more or less giving them a bit of hell, but with the fob located down on that region there. Great spawn point for Old Man Bring Death, but they have to really be careful not to be taken out. That fob get taken out will cost 20 tickets for the Russian forces. Fear Academy now dealing with a BTR long. BTR located up towards there, which FSQ are dealing with. I think it's John and Fuzu or Juzu.
A lot of resistance over here.
Yes, a lot of resistance on Flag's Eye. We do have FC full contact, 1-0 and BD or Old Man Bring Deathian. A couple of FCs, another BTR located up on the 255 West region. It's definitely definitely a hard task to try and get to that Flag's Eye. Let's have a look over and we'll see Zulu X-Ray Delta just located on the south side of Malacca. They're probably going to try and swing around and get that fob underneath Old Man Bring Death. Asari is still holding off that compound, just located just in front of us now, doing a really, really good job in doing so. But even Mumbarines coming in from that northeast, north region, I don't see where Squad Beans have gone. I believe Squad Beans have gone all the way up towards the 245 West area, possibly fob hunting, so that's what they're probably doing. They are located just here. They're probably going to get in behind, try and find some fobs, which will be devastating for the Russians if fobs are taken. 20 tickets, but also tactical spawn points. You have to consider that as well. But with HSR dealing with about a half squad of HSR, give or take 4-5 guys, dealing with Mumbarines up towards the north area. Squad Bean's Revenge coming around to where the Mumbarines are coming in from. He's possibly going to find a rally point there and take on that down. One truck already lost for the American forces, 8 tickets for them. Maybe even 2 trucks. Nope, just 1 ticket there. The Humvee now, that's going to cost 16 tickets if that blows up, which it does. There goes 16 tickets for the American forces there. Mumbarines definitely, possibly the Scout. If Scout is playing RPG, he's, which he's not, he'll definitely get that with 1 hit, no problems at all. Now Zulu X-Ray Delta trying to hit the south side or so of Old Man Bring Death, which is located here, and Hasari here, Old Man Bring Death getting pinned down. No one going for the fob area. Old Man Bring Death coming up in behind Hasaria. Salami Robbie coming in behind, taking down Pavlon, possibly even Low Ranger as well.
Must be on the northern hills somewhere. We're on it.
So it looks like Squad Beans now are going to go for the BTR and try and find it. Let's get on over towards Squad Beans now and see if they can find it. They are trying to find that BTR, and that BTR is located just behind them, and they have to be really, really careful to always check their 6. And now it sees them. It's basically good night now. Squad Beans are taking heavy hits. Piss Miggy now, getting taken down. He's the LAT. 16 tickets possibly going down here now for the American forces. That's going to take him down significantly to around about 432, maybe even 431 if that Humvee gets taken down. But that Squad Bean's getting getting taken out there. 4:31 as stated. Already 10 minutes of play. 2 Humvees lost. The truck as well. Both BTRs up for the
Alright,
Russian
squad,
forces.
can't really take, I'm gonna help on the
FC
defense.
controlling 1 BTR situated just here, and FSQ controlling a BTR situated on the 210, holding off Fear Academy. So Fear Academy is the East 105, located just down here, now pushing back.
7, keypad 7. Not exactly sure yet, I'm afraid. That's a confirmed location.
There is an
F7, keep that 7.
Alright, just had to minimize real quickly, guys. I had a feeling that I had everything muted. Of course, me 15 minutes in the future, and you guys in the past, that'll be awful for the last 15 minutes or so for that to happen. In terms of Malakabad, it looks like Squad Beans and Zulu X-Ray Delta-ish are dealing with Mob Marines up towards that 330-345 region. Give or take these mountain ranges just here. Even, yeah, Squad Beans and Zulu X-Ray Delta are going to deal with Mob Marines there. And Old Man Bring Death dealing with the Saria. And a couple of Zulu X-Ray Deltans still alive. That fob is still marked, which is good. But actually that fob is just a bit further down south on the lip. And with the truck on fire there, that could even cost 8 tickets for the Russian forces if that blows up. It doesn't have to blow up sometimes, but once it does, it will deduct 8 tickets from the Russian forces. Guys, CCFN 41 weeks of Community Clan Fight Night, bringing it to you guys to watch and to have a bit of fun. This is also for the clans as well, to see how they can change their tactics for the clans. You know, oh, okay, we really should have to be careful if we approach from this side to check this side. So we do have these clans watching back on this VOD or stream, either for the effect of, hey mum, I'm on TV, or the case of, no, for clan tactics. But as well, we bring it to you guys in the community if you guys like to watch. So every Sunday, 11 more weeks left of CCFN, and that's going to be it. That's going to be a year. We're going to have a very good farewell for the year. We're going to have as much people participating over how many servers sort of we can. We have a project in play of bringing all the best highlights from the year. Good old Retro 52. If you guys have been watching for the past 41 weeks or whatever weeks, and you know of a highlight, then get in touch with us. We are more than happy. It is a community project, so... but let's get back into it, guys. Let's get back into it. Malakabad is still under control of American forces. We do have Old Man Bring Death now pushing out towards that southeast-south area, which we saw them located just around here previously in the last match. They're probably going to try and hit Malakabad maybe from the southeast. Fear Academy now withdrawing. Fear Academy trying to go ahead and take Mohad Zai or Flag Zai from this area, but with 2 BTRs located on either side here, there was no way for them to get through. They're now pushing back. Thempo there getting out a bit too fast and going down. But yeah, now they're starting to push on back, help out with Malakabad, with Old Man Bring Death really shadowing them as the Grim Reapers, possibly for Fear Academy, just from the 165 South area. But Fear Academy will come into contact very short, very soon from that area. Already, it looks like Tempo getting taken down as well as Irish Ranger and Dean.
Squad 1, enemies in compound mark on your south.
And Easy still
southeast.
alive, so they have marked the compounds just here. It's a bit... We'll take, yeah, good markings there from Fear Academy. Location of Old Man Bring Death. Asaria are still dealing now. They're going to start dealing with Mob Marines. Mob Marines using that fob located down here to spawn back in. Switching from the northern side. Squad Beans headed out towards there. Now enemy fob located up towards there, which Mob Marines did place. 20 tickets there for the Russian forces losing there. 408 tickets for the American forces. 15 minutes of play. We do have now Malakabad slowly getting surrounded by the Russian forces. Hasarians and Zulu X-Ray Deltans getting a lot of casualties just below us now from the Mumble-Marines. Mumble-Marines have their casualties as well, but definitely a lot more Americans down. Old Man Death now being, give or take, surrounded or pinpointed in that compound by Fear Academy. Fear Academy are going to try and give as much hell as possible to them, and BVAR is still located all the way on the hills. 195210. Actually, sorry, 195 direct. Definitely looks like Hazel from a full contact, a German clan. Let's see how Mumble-Marines are doing in progressing off that southwest region 240. Let's have a look up towards our northwest 330. The squad beans are still located there, and we'll open up the map now real
We're
quickly.
reinforcing defense.
See what the spread is for the American forces. So a bit spread out, but they do have every corner marked around Malakabad. It looks like they're going to play a defensive game. Possibly we may look at round 2 as very defensive. We have a couple of Mumble-Marines already getting into the compound. We do have
Enemies inside the flag.
the scouts now going down. Cola is still up. Calm down as well for Mumble-Marines. Dean's going to start coming on in and try to clear out these compounds. He does have Cola to his 255 west through the windows. It just depends who gets who first.
Guys, my guys have taken.
So now Dean, a bit of a trade there from Dean050 as well as Cola. Possibly that Dean has found that. Medical will get Dean up. It's going to be very hard for Mumble-Marines Cola to get up there with no...
Echo 7.
With no...
9, it's only the only enemy in the area.
No medics around to get Cola up. It's a very dangerous area to sort of get on in. Mumble-Marines still spotted or so. Looks like even Haze are getting in up behind the FOB area. It looks like Kaba, if I'm not mistaken, is on Hasarians just up towards the southwest. Camping that FOB. FOB camping is fine to do, not a problem at all. It's a way to stress the enemy. But are we going to see FC's Taro now push in from that south region, taking down Kuba? But even Zlitnit is still up. He gets now taken down. Mivosh Vasaria down as well. 20 tickets that will cost.
We need that northern line of Malakabad retaken, because they're freely running onto the cat.
EGM in a very good position with that Humvee. If anyone tries to get behind the Wars region, but now we do have a lot of Americans inside Malakabad. A couple down. Zulu X-Ray Deltas are down just on the outside. And it looks like Old Man Brigade and Robbie trying to get in from the North 15 region. With a lot of Hesco Wars on that side. I'm not too... it must be a FOB.
Guys, we have
there is a FOB located there. That's why they've closed these compounds. Old Man Big Def Robbie has sort of found that.
Enemy on FOB.
So, definitely, compared to the sort of last round there, unfortunately for HSR's Popo, the squad leader for Hasaria. Yes, definitely these four clans, where we saw last round with the FOB located in that compound there, these four are dealing with securing and putting defenses up around the FOB for it hard to get in. We still have the sort of murder holes. Razor is going to get down Old Man Bring Death Robbie. Let's have a look in terms of the Old Man Bring Death and Mumble-Marines now going to start to push up. They are from the southwest 240 region of Malakabad. We are looking at this side of the map, guys. Foxtrot 6, keypads 1, give or take in this corner here. There is a FOB located just down there. Looks like the Asari that was covering that FOB got taken down. Now with a couple of Fear Academians and Hasarians pushed out of Malakabad. Even we have some FSQ guys, Schmiegel, Nuju, and Karma coming in from that southeast-south region. Really nice suppression there from the BTR. I'm even trying to find out where that BTR is firing from. Now we are seeing a war here between the Americans and Russians. Russians now pushing up. They want Malakabad with all they've got. OMBD pushing up as well as Mumble Marines here. We do have in the compounds area Fear Academy. Fear Academy, a very good clan, coming up the ranks. But they have to deal with their friends, Old Man Bring Death. Of course, those two clans very, very close now. Hasaria, even Zulu X-Ray Delta getting on that 240-225 region just around here. That compound always used a lot by either the Americans or the Russians to try and get into Malakabad. It is a cap zone. If you get in towards that zone, you are going to start capping, but Americans are going to start coming on in. They know that there is a fob there. The Russians do know that there is a fob in that location. They'll have that marked on their maps. Even looks like FSQ's Karma coming up in behind the east-southeast region, just located up on here. Guys, this is a 15-minute delay. I'm in the future, in the past, of course. Of course, we have to respect the clan's wishes in terms of like delays or not. Squad Beans the Herb now going to try and push up. There's that BTR. BTR all the way up there, 165 South region. Trying to pepper in and trying to hurt the Americans in terms of the suppression there. FSQ located on this nippleish hill. With Squad Beans trying to close in on their position. But now we do have the Russians. Let's move on back on Malakabad and see how the Russian push is going. Mumble Marines and Old Man Bring Death. Either side. Zulu X-Ray Delta hitting him from the west, give or take, just below us at the moment. We had a couple of Americans hitting a couple of the Russians there as well. We see a lot of dead bodies around. We have 367 tickets remaining, 1 hour 38 left in play for round 2 of CCFN 41. Nice takedown there from Dean050 with the pistol, taking down one Mumble Marine. Now the Humvee getting targeted. That's going to cost 16 tickets.
Enemy FOB in Eka 7. Really, we need backup FOB.
And there it goes, 16 tickets there for the Americans. Kaput. No more tickets.
Yeah, put it back up.
No more Humvee. HSR stressing that fob needs to be taken down, located just below me now. And it's true, definitely a tactical spawn or tactical position for the Russians to get on Malakabad as much as possible. Constantly respawning and using as much resources as possible. HSR stressing that needs to be taken. Even now, even the fob is being breached. And being breached quite good. For which side it got breached, I'm not too sure. But definitely they got through and jumped it. We even may look at that Hesco there. But fuck me, look at that. Old Man Bring Down.
Enemies on our FOB.
Yeah, we cleared their enemy FOB southwest of Malakabad.
There he goes. Now, medics, no one should be giving up right now. Medics should basically start getting people up as much as possible. It's the tickets that you need here. The Russians are being pushed back. There's no more, of course, Russians left. Medics, no one should be giving up right now. It's a ticket game. There's a lot of tickets left, but now the Russians, with the attack on the fob, has pushed a lot of Americans back over towards there. That's allowed the Russians to push up onto the actual compounds of Malakabad. Now the Russians have a bit of the strong foot with the fob still up, and that spawn point for the Russians. It's not good. It's not looking good for the Americans now. It's still quite a bit of a game away with 329 tickets. But now Squad Beans Jen looking over that fob. So the American army have defended a bad. Reason being there is more in the cap zone now because of the fob spawn. But should they remove that fob, I'm not too sure, and relocate it somewhere else? It's completely sort of up to them and what they should do. They can't seem.
Alright, backup fobs.
They can get out of the compound just briefly. Squad Beans low. It's like a couple of the Zulu X-Ray Delta Squad Beans up towards that northwest region, giving some nice suppression there. Looks like Mashed Potatoes getting a hit in the head there. He is.
Do you want to take that fob down, guys?
He is the squad leader for the German team as well, Squad Beans.
We have one at the back, yeah. On G6.
But now it looks like
But it's not
Americans
ready, obviously,
fighting
5
out
minutes.
from their fob and also the compound just here, slowly pushing in towards Malakabad. There's only
I'm
2
gonna
left
grab a large
alive,
truck and
1
rescue it,
Marine,
get
and
the
it looks like
FOB ready.
Teleman from Old Man Bring Death.
Yep.
321 tickets remaining, 1 hour 35 in terms of any other positions. We have Fear Academy coming in from that sort of east direction, maybe even looking in behind. But Zai, of course, being protected maybe by HSR. Well, actually, HSR is with us because they usually like to protect as well. But no, a bit of a mix there. A bit of FC full contact and Old Man Bring Death on flag Zai. Haven't seen the BTRs for quite a while. I'm a bit scared of where those BTRs are, if they're gonna push up and come in from anywhere, or if they've just ditched or left the BTRs. But now Old Man Bring Death coming on in. Kylan, Salami, and Mel still alive. We are looking at Malakabak flag. Salami getting taken down there. Possible grenade. Grenade's getting thrown out towards Zulestre Delta's position over Yai. Mel's getting taken out as well as Kylan's still left alive, but he is now getting surrounded. A bit of firefight happening down towards the progression, or people progressing from the fob, being the Russians. Squad beans Jen, Kronos now coming into contact with Old Man Bring Death. He does have FSQ's Karma to deal with as well. Here are BTR suppression. It just depends if it's I'm not too sure where it's suppressing. In terms of Malakabad now, the Americans are going to start pushing in. 315 tickets remaining, 1 hour 33. Now they have
Okay guys, if you don't mind, I'll
place
actually
secured.
grab a Humvee from the main bay, drive off all the way to the west and push those both BTRs south from the western
no problem.
area.
Bit of a tactic there from Squad Beans. They want to start respawning back in main, get a Humvee, and they want to basically push away the BTRs from Zai, if I'm not mistaken. Old Man Bring Death now respawning back in. They're going to come under contact with a couple of Americans now. Definitely just in this doorway here. A couple of Zulestre Deltas, Hannah, Squad Beans, a Tree Pack Squad Beans getting taken out down by a grenade there. Zulestre Deltas, Lee's still alive. He's just off just to their right flank of Old Man Bring Death here. All Old Man Bring Death are down. We have a couple still up towards the west 285 region with FSQ. Now this side here is definitely under the heavily guarded from the Russian forces. Still trying to progress on Malakabad. 308 tickets remaining. Even HSR located on the northwest region, give or take around here, trying to suppress a couple of Russians from there. Fear Academy now coming over the hills, just on the Foxtrot 7 keypad 8 region, Foxtrot 6 keypad 2 region. They're probably
Fob is
even
getting
going to
close
start
again.
suppressing there if
someone
they
just
have
defend the
eyes
fob,
on.
man. Whoever's over there nearest. I'm not nearest.
So now it looks like Old Man Bring Death are pushing up, are slowly starting to push up this drive riverbed here. Possibly going to go for the fob again. We have Piss Miggy here. He's going to try and guard it. But now it's really down to can that fob be secure? Are the Russians wasting too many tickets on trying to get a fob? Should they be thinking of something else? I'm not too sure. It's not my
Getting all my guys on the cap.
it's not my job to really say it.
Yeah, we're taking it back again.
Roger.
But now the cap getting taken
the
back.
fob still in the
This area here, all around this area can be taken. So these compounds can start taking Malakabad if there's enough forces there. You don't need to be in the center of Malakabad compounds. Basically, this is the cap marker now. Blinking because it is getting captured. It is getting recaptured because we heard the squad leader say so.
That FOB and I'm gonna take it down finally. I hope.
And it looks like a FOB has been found. The question is where from. If I'm not too sure if they stated an FOB has been found or not. Looks like HSR now, give or take. Pav, Mivosh, Adrian, as well as Lone Ranger are going to go for that fob, just located just there. South 195, located right here. So maybe Squad 1 now, Popo, HSR going to get on that. Get rid of that fob. That's going to drive back the Russian forces. The question is, you do have a couple of Russians up there, 195-210, a couple of FC guys, full contact, German clan. They do have Zulu X-Rays Deltas bred around that sort of region. But yeah, that they could suppress that fob area. But let's see how Old Man Bring Death are doing. Old Man Bring Death are getting suppressed, are down, trying to hide in the smoke now. Let's get up a bit higher. Let's see a couple of blues and red action. Definitely, give or take, a lot more Old Man Bring Death than there are squad beans around the area. Mag off to the left. Herman just up the middle. And Piss Miggy getting in really, really close there. Soda still up for Old Man Bring Death, as well as Peacemaker, as well as Telly as well. But quite a few other Old Man Bring Deaths are down. The east to southeast side of Malakabad seems fine. Bread taking down 2. Taking down Fear Academy's Rusky, as well as a full contact guy there. Zulu X-Ray Delta's Bread there. Asaria now slowly starting to push in towards the fob area. Pushing on the opposite side of the fob. Located off to the southwest region. Fob is located here. HSR pushing up here in a 2-man squad, pushing on the same side as the fob. Definitely with FSQ now coming on back in, you are going to see quite a few people on that fob. And it looks like it may be getting dug up. No, it's not. But HSR want to do their best to try and at least suppress that fob, or suppress the spawns there, and they'll do their best, of course, to do that. Let's have a look on Malakabad and see how we are doing. Malakabad seems pretty secure. Let's have a look on a wider range and see if we have anyone. We do have, it looks like a Humvee located up on Cot. I think that is Squad Beans, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Piss Miggy just out that. He's going to get onto the Humvee. I think they were planning to take the Humvee all the way around to Zai and push out them BTRs. If I can sort of understand it correctly, they want to not destroy the BTRs, but try and chase them out of Zai, and push him out of that. So maybe an offensive on Zai will happen very shortly. There's only Macklin from Old Man Bring Death on Zai. There's another one which is looks like FC's Taro on the outskirts of Flag Zai. So it's definitely it's definitely a flag that could be captured. A lot of Russians are using their respawns on the fob, trying to get Malakabad. But 285 tickets remaining, 1 hour 27. HSR doing a really good job on the opposite side of the river. It's really suppressing that fob. Now with more Hazarians down on that side, we have Mevosh sort of slowly coming in, but a lot of FSQ and Old Man Bring Death guys are located on the fob area. Now, I do hear a BTR. That's one of the BTRs. The BTR now pushing up. It's a risky move there from FSQ, but it is definitely walking driving 30 tickets, or a movable 30
BTR
tickets.
on compound, market. BTR's on compound.
Now a BTR now pushed in. John Juzu now pushing in. Definitely they can take it down. 1 hit already. Another 1 or 2 hits, and we can see a BTR down. BTR I think is now going to push back. Unfortunately, the rocket not hitting the BTR. Now that BTR is now going to start pushing back. Very, very lucky there.
Oh, we're still working on it.
Copy.
The Squad 2, I'm trying to flank around all the way over to the west, down a BTR and then push in, so...
Roger that, mate.
Zulu X-Ray Delta, just below us here, West 240, 210. HSR still trying to sort of progress on that fob. I think they are going to start taking down that fob. I do see, if I'm not mistaken, Mel there from Old Man Bring Death. He's going to start holding F down on that fob and maybe take it down. I could be actually wrongly mistaken there, to sort of save them that 20 tickets. Looks like they are going to start digging it down and take it down. A lot of the Old Man Bring Death guys now coming on in. They don't want to risk that 20 ticket loss. They must be low on tickets as it is, the Russian forces. 272 tickets remaining for the Americans. 1 hour 25. What a hell of a CCFN we're looking at here. Definitely some good squad picks or clan picks for each server this week. Definitely, I think it's a very even amount of bunch here. We are looking at Hasaria, Zulu X-Ray Delta, Fear Academy, Squad Beans on the American side. On the Russian Army side, FSQ, Finnish Squad, Old Man Bring Death, OMBD, Mum Marines, and Full Contact. Definitely one hell of a battle on server 1 for this week of CCFN. Old Man Bring Death now pushing back over just towards the give or take north side,
make sure to fob in and
northeast side of Zai. They're pushing back
it's
down
completely
over
open right
towards
now.
here. Are they going to push around and try to attack? I'm not too sure.
Copy, I got
We'll
the
soon
people.
see what
On
they
way.
decide to do. I think they might even reposition the fob. That fob's been taken down. Asaria will see that
Right,
very,
we
very
found a
shortly.
repair station, and we're gonna hunt the forbidden.
So it looks like a repair station has been found by Squad Beans, just located just here, if I'm not sure, Echo 8 keypad 1. Let's head on over towards Squad Beans and see what they can find. They are dealing with a progressing, look at this, John and Juzu that we saw recently coming on
Okay,
up.
Yeah, fob's good, mate.
That FOB is
That
down.
BTI
We have
is going to
taken
come
down
into
enemy
contact
FOB.
with that Humvee shortly.
nice,
It's going to
nice.
turn right, it's going to turn left.
We probably
It's going to go
should get
right.
offensive right
It's
now.
going to go right.
Little bit.
If it
Please.
went left, we could have seen
can go
Squad
offensive
Beans
level
come on a
medium
really
try
heavy
here. Alright.
contact there. I think they should really
up to you,
start
man.
playing it quiet and not get
I'm
into
gonna
it.
play defense.
Guys, we have 3 tickets in form of BTR firing somewhere down.
What are they gonna
southern
do?
part of river.
Yeah, we have a flight squad.
What are they
striking our
going to do
east now.
against that BTR now? So Kronos, are they going to go after the BTR? Do they have enough, or should they just take it easy? Did they place a rally point? That's another question. The one getting out now, the LAT. It's going to be really, really risky. There are so many Russians around. Even a logistics truck up towards that 330 region. RPG hitting that Humvee, and there it goes. Humvee down 16 tickets. It's definitely one of the hardest things to do is take down a BTR. We do still have Piss Miggy up.
Alright.
Piss Miggy's going to fire out. Missing
Okay, well, we keep
missing
it
the
to
BTR
right
there.
now, I guess.
Even Nordic
They have
coming
the
in
repair
around.
station and then FOB
That's a
somewhere in
really
the
good.
area.
Maybe
Just fine,
taking out
just fine.
taking out that logistics
Sorry.
truck would have been better, but of
Just
course
lost like
not
20 tickets for this.
not being able to see it. Nordic now.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Nordic now. What is he going to do? He's taking a logistic truck somewhere. He must be planning to, or the Mum Marines must be planning to put a fob somewhere. We still have Squad Beans, the Herb up on that sort of side. Let's head on back. Let's go over towards Malakabad and let's see what they're doing. As stated before, looks like Old Man Bring Death pushing out, of course, from the fob that they took down. They did swing around. They did come into contact with Fear Academy. Now it's a bit of an engagement here. Fear Academy and Old Man Bring Death. Just fighting it out on the sort of east to southeast side. Fear Academy taking quite a few casualties. Pintu and Haze down. We do have up towards the
Tell
east.
your guy, Meebosh and Erie, they've got an enemy down the hill from them. I think it's to their southeast. He's heading up to them now.
And Hasaria now, even looking, they try to go for the fob. Old Man Bring Death took down their own fob to save that 20 tickets. A really good decision to do so. They're now going to try and push into Zai. There's only 2 Hasarians left, Razor and Lizik here to push in. Old Man Bring Death, FC, getting in on back that area. We do have a couple of HSarians here as well, or Hasarians. Erie, Pavi's down, Kuba is still up.
Or, by the way, did you manage to find enemy FOB here?
Well, we found a repair station, but not the actual FOB. Didn't manage to do that in time. Seems like the enemy kind of well heard us.
Erie just getting suppressed there. BTRs definitely have that double zoom, so they can definitely see it. Erie getting taken down by that BTR there. And Asaria now dealing with A lot of casualties here. Lizik's still alive. He's going to try and smoke up his guys. Is Lizik a medic or not? Let's just check out real quickly. He is a medic. He's going to try and get his guys back up. Let's head on over towards how Fear Academy are doing.
No problem.
Alright.
So Fear Academy are still under contact with Old Man Bring Death. Old Man Bring Death just up towards that East 105, 120 region. They're trying to basically fight them on back. Even Mumble Marines are up towards that location as well.
Okay, we did not manage to kill that one of the BTRs. Rally point is down as well, so... Yeah.
We're
Looking back to defend is Zulu X-Ray Delta on Malakabad, guys. This member is Kohat. Definitely a big map and a lot of hills you have to sort of deal with. Looks like Fear Academy located here. We did have 2 squad beans out here, Piss Miggy and Jen. I'm not too sure if they're still alive. Squad 1 to Saria trying to go for Flag Zai, as well as I did mention before, squad beans try to go for a BT up here. They found a repair station there. They couldn't find the fob, and unfortunately too many Russians around there taking down their Humvee. They're costing 16 tickets. 231 tickets remaining, 1 hour 19 left of good old CCFN 41, guys. Go check out server 2, see how they're doing. They're playing the exact same map, another 8 clans sort of battling out 4v4. We do have Zulu X-Ray Delta's Hot Potato getting on the commentary and the camera there, with a co-host, which is Fear Academy's Red 6. Red 6, definitely an experienced squad leader with Fear Academy. Go check him out, or go check them out over on server 2, which is good old Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Community Clan Fight Night X. Just add an X at the end of Community Clan Fight Night. You can go check that out if they're still playing. But yeah, we're on server 1. Let's have a look at KDs, guys. Not a big fan of them, but hey, United States 158, the Russian Army 196. Definitely we have to consider assets, fobs, ticket bleeds as well that make up the game's tickets.
So watch out, squad 2 from that side as well. I'll try and sweep around there.
Now we do see a bit of a sweep here from the Russians pushing up around this region here. The Fear Academy are going in for the chase against Old Man Bring Death. Looks like the Mumble Marines situated off to the 150, 165 region.
Danger close. Southwest, danger close to your medic. Very close to your medic, sorry, that danger.
BTR shooting long. There he is. BTR all the way over towards that south 195 region, shooting it long. And it looks like we have squad 4 there, mashed potatoes, which is part of squad beans. They're maybe even going to try and get behind.
They might push
go
north,
for the fob, find
NXT.
something around that
Might
sort of
push,
region, help with HSR's push on Desire. They're doing a really good job. HSR looks like they are pushing into the hills.
Nice.
They will have contacts they have to deal with, which is, I think, full contact. Or FSQ. It looks like FSQ they're going to have to deal with. Maybe even a bit of full contact as well. But HSR not giving up. They do have the BTR long that they have to deal with. BTR really, really smart by playing long. I think it's FSQ's John as well as Juzu. Maybe that could be full contacts BTR that they're using. Definitely an asset that you want to play long. You don't want to play too close. It's worth 30 tickets. And it's a decent chunk of tickets as well. Fair Academy are dealing with Mumble Marines. We do have Old Man Bring Death up towards that northeast 60-75. Possibility they might place down a fob maybe on that region there. Real X-Ray Delta will look out maybe even towards that region. They might even sweep on around and try to take that fob, which is located on that compound just there that we saw previously.
Squad 3, be advised. There are contacts on northeast of our squad. You can take them down probably. You have good position on.
Roger, man.
Now it's just a bit of a spread out game for each side. Squad 4 now going to come over and help out HSR or Saria on Mohad Zai. We do have Fear Academy coming under contact with Mumble Marines just over towards this region here. Old Man Bring Death sweeping around up towards the northeast side of Malakabad. Even Zulu X-Ray Delta is going to go on out and see if they can find anyone. Even Squad Bean's tree packs here helping out other squads. Scouting around, but Old Man Bring Death just locate up towards that northeast 60-75 region. And Sass, the squad lead there, pushing on out. He's playing that squad row. He's not with his group because he basically wants to call into other squad leads. Even if he has to sacrifice himself, he'll know where people are sort of coming from. As a squad lead, you have to sort of read the map as tactics-wise. Where would they hit from? Where would I hit from? The Free Academy are still coming in contact with Mumble Marines. I think Mumble Marines are playing the distraction here, while Old Man Bring Death pushed in around, and that's what they're doing. They're pushing enough to get in around, so they are getting very, very close, give or take, almost about to sort of hit the road sort of area around here. They can destroy the Logi if they want to. That's going to cost 8 tickets for the Americans, but I think they're going to go for the fob.
No.
I mean, like, sorry. In general,
That's a pure assumption there. Zulu X-Ray
See also
Deltas,
single infantry
Rivian
moving in the area
noticing a full squad coming in
You're
from
shooting
the
on them, I
30
think.
Northeast region. Orivian now getting taken down from Zulu X-Ray Delta. Zulu X-Ray Delta's Lee here, just below me. And it looks like Suzuki here, or Sass from Zulu X-Ray Delta, is going to get the confirmation there. He's going to put markers down on that region. And we may see very, very shortly. There he is.
Squad 3, we've got a whole enemy squad. F6, keypad 9. They're heading down the road now.
Roger, roger. We got a...
And just as stated, now that Logi truck is now going to start to get taken out. That's going to cost 8 tickets, 184 tickets for the American forces. Old Man Bring Death trying to get in around Sass there. He's going to have his ACOG out as squad leader, but he's going to start marking the position. He's called in for reinforcements from Fear Academy. And Fear Academy now pushing in. It looks like Fear Academy's Haze,
cheers,
Irish
mate, we
Ranger
need it.
now going to come on over. We do have a couple more Fear Academians just helping suppress Nordic squad of the Mumble Marines there. Very good read there from the American forces. Very lucky that Azul X-Ray Delta did see Old Man Bring Death pushing up, and we did have Sass around that region. Now with Fear Academy now going to start to push up to help out. That could have possibly even saved that fob. I would assume that's
taking
what
down the
Old
enemy
Man Bring
FOB
Death were going to go
squad
for. Definitely take out the fob first. They'll start to be in the marker, or the marker of the cap of Malakabad as well. That's going to cost more tickets. Double ticket take.
Squad check. Alright.
Old Man Bring Death now fighting against Zulu X-Ray Delta, some
Squad 1,
FAs
get one of your
and
medics over here.
even troops up
Okay,
towards there. And let's see how it sort of looks. So Fear Academy now going to start push away from Mumble Marines. Mumble Marines, that's going to give them some breathing space, the Mumble Marines. They're now going to start... They got a fob there too. My god. That's what Nordic did before. So they put a fob there. The Nordics now and these medics are going to start to get sort of people up with the fob there situated as well. That's a clear avenue with Nordic's squad around this position. That's almost a clear point to get into Malakabad. Squad 2, 3 now going up against Old Man Bring Death up towards the Foxtrot 6 keypad A region. Squads 1 and 4
Squad 1 on my position, watch.
are going to keep trying to get to Zai. Now it looks like they're going to start fob hunting as well. A marketplace there, possible fob, and they're probably going to try and put some resources into that. We'll head over there very, very shortly. Nordic now is going to start push out from
How's it
his
going,
fob
squad 2? Do you need
region.
help still? We still got guys in our south.
We're doing all right.
Roger, man.
And now Old Man Bring Death, give or take 1 or 2 of them, 3, probably 4, no, 4 of them still up, but they are now slowly starting to get surrounded by a couple of mixed clans here. Fear Academy, Zulu X-Ray Delta, Squad Beans going to try and get on in. Haze now pushing in, giving a few shots. Unfortunately not taking down one. He takes down now Soda. Old Man Bring Death Soda now down. Taking down possibly another as well as Old Man Bring Death's Peacemaker. He does have a virus. Unfortunately disconnecting, possible fatal error there. Can only assume maybe a memory leak, but disconnecting there. He'll be back in the game very, very shortly. But a lot of Old Man Bring Death now suppressed there. Mumble Marines now coming on up towards the Fear Academy's position where they just pulled out from recently. That was around about this location here. Now Old Man Bring Death spawning in, using that fob placed by Nordic, very, very smart. Mel, Kylan, Salami, and Telly gonna I think they're really gonna start to push.
We got
Malacca Bad and sort of get in there. I'm going to head down towards the south, give a bit of a spotlight
Copy
to
that.
Hazaria and Squad Beans. They're trying their best to discover
Pretty
a
sure
fob.
they have a fob over there somewhere. I'm gonna mark it possible.
An Irish Ranger just saying there, possibly that there's a fob over there. Of course, if Old Man Bring Death spawn there, or a large amount of Russians spawn there, more than 9, you can start to assume that there's a fob.
Push back flank. I'll flank those
Blizik
guys.
now,
But you need to
that
If you need
BTR
us,
is
let us
deadly,
know.
and he's
We'll
doing
send
his best. Definitely that BTR is a killer. It's definitely FC that are in control of that BTR. You stay there for a majority of the match, and he's doing his best. I think Piss Miggy is on the LAT. He's on the LAT. He's gonna go hunt that BTR and sort of get it out of there. Let's have a look and see how the Squad Beans are doing and the Hazarians are doing.
Watch out, our medic is there.
As stated before, Old Man Bring Death now going to possibly get to, give or take, this region of Malacca, maybe come in from behind, get in from there. We have a couple of Americans now spawning and securing Malacca. Old Man Bring Death now going down previously, respawning back in, heading on the south side of Malacca, swinging on around. Now Fear Academy pushing around, trying to find that fob, and they found the fob now. That's not going to be great for... Not going to be great for Old Man Bring Death or Mummarines there. Mummarines even coming in from that northeast 1530 region. I want to see if Piss Miggy can take down this BTR. BTR now going away.
Squad coming in south as well, according to Intel.
The BTR now going to head over towards the repair station. I don't know if the repair station is still there. Maybe it's gone down. 161 tickets remaining for the American forces. 1 hour 8. Let me fix up my camera and let's get in a bit closer. Head over towards Malacca, guys.
We're falling back, ZXD.
Now, with the fob going down there, it's going to cost 20 tickets to the American forces. 8 tickets there as well they could grab if they had an LAT to take that down. Now that fob is down, the Mummarines and Old Man Bring Death losing that. Mummarines are still a couple of alive. 1 Mummarine, of course, there. Another 2 there. And Old Man Bring Death coming under contact with Zulu X-Ray Delta on the Malacca flag. I think Fear Academy now, FA, is going to start pushing back from that fob sort of region to help out with Zulu X-Ray Delta. Are now going to come into contact with a couple of Old Man Bring Deathians.
There's another guy outside, there's another guy, there's one more. There's one in the doorway, there's one in the doorway.
152 tickets remaining for the American forces. 1 hour 7. Chronic in chat. G'day, mate. I'm talking to you in the future. What a hell, man. Definitely one of the staff for CCFN gets this together. But definitely a good team picks this evening. Salami coming out of contact. And now Zulu X-Ray Delta getting... Oh, Haze just turning real quickly, taking down Mel, taking down Salami.
Yeah,
Haze is on a bit of a high.
Sorry, mate. Wrong comms.
But now Fear Academy coming into contact with Mummarines out towards that 105-120 region. By taking down that fob now, they're getting a bit scissored in towards here. A couple of Mummarines coming back down here. Basically halting the Fear Academy from Fear Academy getting onto Malacca. HSR now pushing onto Zai. Looks like Squad Beans, couple of them securing this region here.
Squad south of Malacca, guys, watch out.
In terms of Zai, there's only 3 guys on Zai, 3 FC guys on the Zai flag, with HSR now pushing in. BTR down as well. I didn't see that, but BTR taken down in the distance. 30 tickets for the Russians. They've lost a lot of tickets in the first couple of minutes, or in the last couple of minutes, sorry. BTR, FOB, 50 tickets. What else have they lost? I think another FOB they might have lost. But Americans definitely losing their share of assets as well. Couple Humvees taken down. Already at 136 tickets. 1 hour 6 remaining for CCFN 41, server 1. Wow. Looks like now Mummarines taking the part that the Old Man Bring Death did recently. getting sandwiched by Zulu X-Ray Delta and Fear Academy. With FSQ coming in as well to help out. Winners of the first game, guys, was... my god. I forgot. Oh my god, I blank. It's been
We'll
like...
take the north, ZXT, you
It's
take
been
the
such a battle today.
We
Who
got guys
won?
pushing in north as well.
It was like 39 tickets. Oh my god, it was Americans. Mummarines. It was Mummarines. Mummarines, FSQ, Old Man Bring Death, and Full Contact won the first round. Yes, of course they did. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Heading northwest.
Oh, that's a killer. I feel like
Squad 1,
a total dick. But anyway, now Old Man Bring Death now coming in back around, so they're coming around these compounds here, possibly going to hit Malakabad from the south sort of region. They do have FSQ and Mummarines hitting the north 1530 region. They are coming in contact with Squad Beans and Fear Academy. Of course, the fob located in this region here. That allows for the quick spawns for the Americans. 125 tickets remaining. Now, Old Man Breed Death, as stated before, are going to start hitting the south side of Malakabad from these compounds here. I want to give Spotlight as well. HSR and Squad Beans doing really well to give pressure on Flag Xi.
Echo 7.
With FSQ and FC or full contact trying to push in.
Foxtrot 7, keep at 7. Echo 7, keep at 9. Full squad moving.
So really, really well from Asari to try to get on the A flag. They have to deal with, of course, FC and FSQ. But what they're going to do is they're going to cause quite a bit of stress for the Russian forces. Maybe the attack on Malakabad. We may see a pushback. Russian army defended the Flag Xi, that's what we were on just there with HSR. That is Mohad Xi or Flag Xi. HSR is still going to keep pushing up. They have quite a number of resources, 118 tickets left remaining, which they can do too. FSQ and Mummarines getting taken down from the North 1530 region. Old Man Bring Death still alive on that West 285 compounds. They are inside the cap zone, but they are dealing with a number of Americans as well inside that cap zone. Very smart, in a sense, to create that fob
guys, we're taking offensive
inside the cap
but we
zone,
need
so once
reinforcements if
it starts to get taken, people start to respawn in, you get a lot more Americans.
Working on it.
But now, Old Man Death, Big Death,
Tango, man,
Robbie,
we need,
getting taken down, but taking down some Electric Deltas, Rubian there. 118 tickets, 1 hour, 3 left in play. Definitely round 1, just an absolute epic match, and we're looking at this even from round 2. Some really nice plays from all 8 clans this evening.
That drainage dip, the gully mate marked on map.
Say again.
Marked on map, multiple contacts.
So multiple contacts marked on the map.
Everywhere.
So it's basically around this region. The X-Ray Delta doing it really well in the squad leader Sas, giving the markers
Down the
in.
west side of the compound on the left.
And Old Man Bring Death are fighting an absolute 300 Spartan army here. Old Man Bring Death, the Spartans, we can call them, up against the Persian army.
Hold on.
And Hazaria still doing their best
Before we
to cause havoc for the Russian forces
I
on
have only 3 or 4 people coming in to support you, but that's need to be
against FC. FC and FSQ trying to hit from the southwest region with only Deherb from Squad Beans, Mivosh, Razar, and Lone Ranger from HSR still alive. Lone Ranger now getting taken down. Not many Americans on this side. Mashed Potatoes coming in from the southwest 240 region, as well as Jen and Piss Miggy going to start coming in to help out. But they are causing a bit of stress maybe for the Russians in terms of trying to attack this. Old Man Bring Death now slowly starting to get pushed back, with the Americans now coming on in. Only Kylan left alive for Old Man Bring Death here. A couple casualties there. We do have Tempo down for Fear Academy, but medics, of course, getting and patching people up. Mummarines is still trying to hit from that 30 northeast region. They're not respawning. I'm not too sure if it's a fresh if it was a fresh respawn there, or if it was what we saw previously. But we may see low on tickets for the Russian forces. Americans with 99 tickets, 1 hour of play left. Already played 1 hour. We went really deep in terms of round 1. Played a lot of time there.
Squad 4 enemy FOB northeast of your position.
Northeast counted.
And squad 4 northeast of squad 4. There is an enemy fob. I think it is located there.
Alright, we look good on Malakabad now, I think, again.
We're going to head on over. Old Man Bring Death is still going to try and hit it. Possible Mumbarines are going to spawn back in from an unknown fob that we haven't seen. Beautiful GL there. Taking down one Old Man Bring Deathian. Possible other debris getting some shrapnel. But here we now see FC getting overrun with Squad Beans now slowly starting to push up. We do have FC's Marta still alive.
New markers coming up.
Squad 1 enemies coming in from west on the street.
And Piss Mickey getting taken out there. Rydok really saving. If there is a fob located on this position here, is Rydok really taking and really saving his team there, taking down 3 squad beans. Gets taken down by Asari and Kuba there, but
right, sorry.
let's get in low to see if the fob.
Squad 4, one of my guys is pumping enemy.
And here it is. Fob is located. 93 tickets remaining. It could be down to this fob, really. Old Man Bring Death not respawning. I don't see any respawns from Old Man Bring Death here. Fear Academy now walking over their bodies.
How you doing on that attack, guys? We getting anywhere?
And only a couple of Russians up towards the north 1530. We may look at a closure here. If you guys want to see the KDs real quickly, 270, 308. The Russian army have more the kills, but it's down to fobs, assets, ticket bleeds, everything. Now that fob will get taken down. Will that be enough? So FOB now getting taken down. We do see FSQ now spawning in from the West 285 region. Definitely a lot of FSQ guys there. There's a lot of FSQs. That means there is a rally point up in towards that region. And we do have, looks like BTR now coming up. It's a last ditched effort.
I hope you can cap it because I can't run in right now. I'm holding the enemies on the northwest west. Kill the squad lead and shit.
Roger that, we're still capping. We're capping fast.
Alright, so it's starting. It's a cap. Is the fob down?
88 tickets. Is it worth squad 3? Do you want to push over and
Fob
help
is
them
down.
attack,
20
or
tickets
shall
for
we,
the
or-
Russians have been lost there. 88 tickets remaining. Let's have a look over towards there. Old Man Bring Death are still down. They're holding their spawns. This could be over. Neutralization of Mohad Zai. BTR now coming on in as well that I saw before. I think it's just located up towards this region here. 2 BTRs. It is, I think, it is a last-ditch effort for the Russian forces to get Zai back.
Up on my body, enemy contact, watch out.
But Asaria and Squad Beans getting hammered time after time trying to capture this flag, but they didn't give up, and they really did a really good job of finding the fob here. Unfortunate for FC and FSQ,
We're halfway cap.
doing their best. Now the BTR's coming in.
We're nearly there too, man. We're reinforcing. 1 sec.
If we cap Modside, I'm going to push my guys straight across.
So
onto that
FA
northern
now
hill,
pushing
alright?
on over. They have the BTRs
Yeah, I think
inbound.
it's gonna be
They
near
have
game up to
reinforcements inbound as well.
Yes.
We also have an FOB and Delta 7 to push in towards Toxar.
How many tickets are in play? I'm not too sure for
Think
the
you
Russian
could price them
forces.
right
I think it's just a last-ditch effort for them. Old Man Bring Death now coming on in,
so if you
as
got
well as
guys dead,
FSQ,
let them respawn
and
at
they're going to
Delta
start
7.
coming on down. They're all going to start to get
we should
out.
Take out that FOB at Malakabad because we've got enemy north behind us still.
And here
If
it
we move
comes.
off,
They're
they'll
going to
take
start
it.
holding.
There's
Yeah,
BTR
take it
coming.
down if you're pushing out, man.
That cap will now start to be held. I don't believe it. No, it's still in neutral. But Old Man Bring Death now sort of getting on out. The FOB going down. Anderson's going to try and come on in as well as another couple of Old Man Bring Death. We do have FSQ now pushing on out.
Squad 3, watch out. There is BTR going forward.
BTR worth 30 tickets, 76 tickets remaining.
BTR's
A
marked
lot of
as,
FC
north.
Mumbarines coming in from the
We're no longer
225
capping,
West
we're no longer
region.
capping.
It's the last effort, I think, for the Russian forces. Even a
Right,
couple
coming
of
into
FSQs coming in from the 300
Alright.
Northwest region.
We're not capping.
You want me to keep it? Okay.
Keep it.
Fear Academy now just held off towards the Northwest 300. possible a couple of FSQs holding them. Now we do have the BTR. Hazel doing his awesome with that BTR that we've seen all round, giving the suppression in. 75 tickets remaining for the American forces. Not many Americans on the flag. And there we have, they win with 89. We see Americans take out both rounds. HSR, Zulu Trade Delta, Sphere Academy, and Squad Beans winning that round. It is a 1-to-1 piece. We saw full contact, FSQ, or Finish Squad, Old Man Bring Death, Mumblerines, and full contact on the Russian Army side, winning the first round. It's an American win all the way around, and this has been it, guys.